our champion, Chris Sargent of Haverhill, Massachusetts, faces the challenge of Joe Tavernese of Lynn, Massachusetts on Candlepin bowling. Wow, what enthusiasm. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Candlepin Bowling. I'm Don Gillis, always speaking for the whole crew, however, when I say we're all glad you joined us here at the fairway in Natick, Massachusetts. It's going to be 3 strings of Candlepin bowling, and total pinfall will determine our winner. Each of our bowlers takes home a permanent souvenir. These are provided by Din Brothers of Boston and Holyoke, are properly inscribed with the date and their name, and they do really make a great souvenir. And I think they come here for a little money, too. $700 goes to the winner, $350 to the runner-up, $50 available to the winner of each string. Should they tie, they would each receive $50. There is a $50 gift certificate from Rotman's Furniture of Worcester. That will go to our marksman of the day, the bowler with the most marks. And many other opportunities for picking up bonus money along the way, which Chris Sargent found out already, and he's only been on twice before. Okay, right now, let's talk to today's bowler, shall we? Joseph, good to see you again.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
You planning on coming to see us in late August again?
I hope so. We'll see what happens.
How you been bowling? Let me see.
We're doing okay.
What did you get for your roll-off score? Let me see if I can find it. You probably don't even remember.
694, I believe.
Yep, that's right.
694, see? Not bad, huh?
No, not bad at all. I'm not going to say not bad for your age or anything like that. I'm only teasing you. Me, of all people. Chris, how about that? Going for 3 in a row, huh?
I can't believe it.
Oh, sure you can. No, you said you were lying in bed and saying, boy, when I get on there, I hope I can get at least 3, huh?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, listen, we're enjoying you very, very much. And without question, you're one of the finest bowlers, never mind young, one of the finest bowlers we've had on the program. Good luck to you, and good luck to you, John. All right, let's get underway right after this. Leading off today's challenger, former champion Joe Tavernese of Lynn. High single 207, high triple 484, league average 122. 1, 2, 4, and 9. No wood. Yes, he made it. That one went a little to the left of the head pin, and obviously he didn't get either 1 or 5, didn't get the corners either. So the fill is 6. And again, he goes for the head pin. Didn't get the head pin, took out 5 and 10. It's a 9. Now our young defending champion on for his third successive week. Chris Sargent, high single, 199, high triple, and it is a world Candlepin record, 530, and league average 131. The 1, 2, and 8, the only pieces of wood, well, one just fell off, and the other one is over where the 10 used to be. Didn't get it. A 10. For any of you who perhaps did not catch it, were maybe not here when we talked about it last week or the week before, Chris is the son of one of our former fine Candlepin bowlers, Mike Sargent, and he himself is the Rookie of the Year last year in the Pro Tour. Nice shot. He has been on for his first 2 weeks, and he has rolled 403 both times. Now, Joe Tavernese. Half Worcester, left side. He still has 6 pins standing. Been doing a little wood chopping. Ooh, it's a 5 box. Two pins standing. The 3 and the 7. Nice shot, made it. Now young Chris Sargent working on a spare. Here is the fill. It's a strike. Chris does not waste time. He really fires the ball. Got a split this time. 3, 6, 10 on the right, 4 and 7 on the left. One piece of wood where number 2 would be. Nope. Missed the 3, 6 is what he was looking for, and he took out just the 6. He went for the wood, and as a result, left 4 pins standing. All right, after 4 boxes of the first and of the second string, as you well know, we always take a check on the scoreboard. So, with a bonus ball still to be rolled by our challenger, Joe Tavernese, the score right now is Sargent 52 and Tavernese 40. Joe Tavernese, veteran Candlepin bowler, our challenger today. Everything down except the 10-pin. Got a couple of pieces of wood. One is slightly to the left of it. The other one is out right about halfway where the 1 and 3 would be. And he used it. That's fair. The fill is 8. The 2 pins standing are the 2 and 4. There's wood in between. There was wood in between, and it seemed as if Joe tried to hit the left side of the wood, which would have been that would have meant that the right side would have kicked back and taken down the 2, and the left side would have swung in to take the 4. But instead, it went straight ahead. Didn't touch the 2. So it's a 10. Al Giulio, as usual, keeping score on the electronic scoreboard. And today we have Bruce Goldman, who is filling in for Keith Williams on the big board for the folks here. Chris Sargent fires as 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. 1 piece of wood in back. Got a couple more. It's an 8. Don Riley is our statistician and coordinator, as always. And Ralph Stewart is our lob line judge and referee. Phil Rubin, our producer and director. Chris Sargent now looking at the 1, the 6, and the 10. Our crew today is Art Donahue, Bob Marsosi, Keith Godfrey, and of course, Skip Peabody. Joe Tavernese fires. He has a strike. The 5, 7, and 8 with wood. As the fill was 7. Yes! He has 2 in a row. Chris Sargent, our defending champion, half Worcester on the right side. Now has 4 pins, and they're on a parallel plane. That means that it's the 4 and 5 and the 7 and 8. Did very well. Left 1. Boy, that looked like a strike. 9 pins went down, zap. The 10 pin still standing. Going after the 10. Oh, just missed it. I mean, just missed it. It's a 10. Now Joe Tavernese going for 3 in a row. Strike followed by spare, and now in the 9th box. Oh, he's got a split. 8 is the fill, but he has the 4-pin and the 10-pin. Does have a piece of wood, and that may do it for him. Let's see if he can do it. Nope, not quite. Got the 4, but he wasn't able to send that piece of wood over for the 10. Joe made his first appearance on our program back in February of 1977. Single pin to pick up, number 4 for a spare. Fair.
Drop 10, Joe. Drop 10.
7 is the fill. An excellent 142 opening string for the veteran Joe Tavernese. Chris Sargent is looking at the 2, 4, and 10 with wood in between. Got the 2 and 4, didn't get anything to go over and get the 10. Ralph Stewart running down to get a loose pin. That's on lane 2. He's about to fire on lane 3. And Ralph wisely and hastily gets out of the way. And that's why, because he fires the ball. 4 and 10. 1 piece of wood right across where 1 and 3 would be. Missed that piece of wood, but took one that was partially in the gutter. It's an 8. So the first bonus money is $50, and that is going to go to Joe Tavernese as he has won the first string by 36 pins, 142 to 106. Middle string defending champion leads it off. Here is Chris Sargent. That's the way to begin the middle string, with a strike. If you've been watching the last couple of weeks, you know that Chris made his debut 2 weeks ago. And on that date and on last week, he rolled identical 403s. That time he just fired and actually got a spread eagle as he punched out the 1, the 5, the 8, and the 9. This took care of the left side. It's an 8. Now Joe Tavernese. Joe had a fine 142 opening string, and no, it's not going to be a strike. It's just he leaves a staggering 9-pin along with 4 pieces of felled wood. He's got it. So he begins with a spare. Six is the fill, and he's looking now at 1, 2, 4, 10 with wood in front of the 10. Little too full. He left 2, the 2 and 4. To 10. Now Chris Sargent trying to erase that deficit. In the last 2 appearances, the last 2 weeks, he had the lead early on and maintained it. Now he has to come from behind. Ralph Stewart calls time. Got a piece of wood rolling, and it's come this side already of the deadwood line. And it is removed. Oh, he loves that. No, he didn't get it. I'm only teasing Ralph. It's an 8. Second consecutive 8 here in the middle string. Two full on the head pin. He's got a split. 3, 6, 10 on the right, no wood. 4, 7 on the left, no wood. Boy, he wiped out the 3, 6, 10 with such authority. To 9. Everything down except the kingpin, the 5. He has it. Another spare. Oh, a beautiful right pocket hit, and everything went down except the 4-pin. He's got it. And as we take a check on the scoreboard once again here in the middle string, with a bonus ball once again to be rolled by Joe Tavernese. The score right now is Tavernese 55 and Sargent 42. our young defending champion, rolling in the 5th and 6th boxes in the middle string as we come to the midpoint. Unusual, he has left the 4, the 9, and the 10. One piece of wood to the left of the 9 and one across the lane further out. He got it. He has great vision in the sense that or great envisioning qualities. He looks at what he's got to shoot at and then determines where he's going to put the ball. And it seems as if a minimum of 8 out of 10 times he puts it exactly where he wants to. If not, he doesn't miss by much. Okay, he had 6 on that. Now comes back and got just one more. Not what he wants to do. He wants to pile up some marks. It's a 9. Now Joe Tavernese.
Same nice ball, Joe. Same nice ball. Bring that block.
Going for 3 in a row. Everything down except the 8-pin. He has it. 3 marks in a row. And that's $50 in bonus money. 3 marks in a row in the same string. I don't have to tell the majority of you, but for anybody seeing it for the first time, we want to tell them how these bowlers are making money. 7 is the fill. The 6-pin is rocking, but it's not going to go down. In addition to that, he has the 2 and the 4 over on the left. He goes for the 2-4. He's got, oh baby, a beautiful, beautiful sidewall. Great. Took the 2-4, kicked the pins off the sidewalk, and came over and got the 6. Beautifully done. Just like he was putting on a clinic. Chris Sargent has a strike. Now on lane 3 here at the fairway, the first ball leaves him the high-low jackpot. A couple of weeks ago, he made that for $350, the 1-7-10. Didn't have wood either, and he has a couple of pieces of wood this time. Almost, and I mean almost. 9 becomes the fill. To get the 10-pin? No. 9 box. All right, Joe Tavernese now has 4 consecutive marks. 6 is the fill, and he's left the 1, the 2, the 4, and the 10 with wood not really in front of it, but in between 1 and 10. All right, got 1 and 10, but did not get the 2 and 4. It's a 9 box. Kind of dropped that one a little too soon. As a result, he has left the 4 horsemen left side, and in back the 5 and the 8. Only got the 5. 4 horsemen and the 8 still there. There they go for a 10. 116 to 95. 57 pins ahead is Joe Tavernese. As we're coming to the end of the middle string. Half Worcester, right side for Chris Sargent. Almost came back and got them all. Left the head pin. It's a 9. Just lost the head pin, that is to say something that he could use as an angle, because he has across the back the 7, the 8, and then the 6 and 10. So he would have liked to have left that head pin. Studying this, he's also got a piece of wood that's rolling a little bit, and a piece of wood that's completely perpendicular to himself, about where 1 and 2 would be. Still has 3 pins there. $114. Joe Tavernese with 2 boxes to go is at $116. Strike! Two full. He got 5, but he's got a split and no wood to help. 3, 6, 10, 2 and 4. Boy, he took that 3, 6, 10 out beautifully. So the fill is 8, and the box, let's see if it's going to be 10. It's 9. So another $50 in bonus money to Joe Tavernese, as he has won the middle string, 143 to 114, and now leads by 65 pins, 285 to 220. All right, third string getting underway, and our challenger, Joe Tavernese, who has the big lead, is leading it off. 1, 9, 10. Those are the standing pins. There is another piece. There's one piece of wood. It's perpendicular to the pit. It's rolling around. It's already gone once behind the head pin. And again, and now it's going out to the right a little bit. Just one of those teasers, but as you know, the rules of candlepin bowling, You have to wait for the pin to stop rolling. And then play it as it lies, as you do in golf. Okay, 1, 9, 10, and boy, he almost pulled it off. Everything down except that 9 pin. Now another piece of wood is perpendicular to the 9 pin. Can he get at it? Well, we'll see. No, he couldn't. So it's a 9. Half Worcester, right side. Three pins. 7, 6, and 10. Chris Sargent. Four pin standing. 2 and 4. I mean 4 and 7 and 3 and 6. Nice try. Ten. Missed the head pin, has left the 4 horsemen left side, the 8 pin in back, and over on the right 6 and 10 without any wood. Oh, yes! I'm glad I described that for you folks who can't see, because it turned out to be a great shot. You saw how many pins were there. Now Joe Tavernese. Joe has a spare lead. He has wood to help. The 2 pins standing are the 6 and 10. Ooh, the piece of wood went around the 6, took out the 10. It's a 10. The 3, the 6, and the 4. Wood in back of the 6. Nope, didn't touch the 3. It's a 9. So he's left the door a tiny crack open for Chris Sargent. Chris will begin by filling a spare. They're still tumbling everything down now except the 10 pin. 4 pieces of wood sprawled around the middle. I don't know whether he's going to use them or whether he's going to use them. Okay, got it. Can never be sure, because some guys have a preference of saying, if I can see it, if there's room for me to get a ball by it, I'm going to go right for the pin. Although most bowlers will utilize wood when you had 4 pieces like that. He cringed as soon as he let it go because he knew it wasn't going to hit the spot he wanted to. As a result, he has a split. He has the 4-7 and the 6-10 with 3 pieces of wood all near the 4 pin. got some sidewall action after taking out the left side. However, it came too much back this way into the gutter. And gets a 10. So he has picked up 17 pins. Joe got a break. He had gone down the middle. It looked like he was going to have a split, but the right side just collapsed, and he's left now with the 2, 4, and 7. And Wood made it for a spare. I think there might be a couple of people from Lynn here. Some of that noise in the background. Joe Tavernese fires, and another one tumbled. So the fill is 5, and he's now looking at 1, 2, 4, 6, and 10. Yes, he got it. Got some action to move over and get the 6 and 10. Joe needs just 115 for a 400 and an extra $100 in bonus money. Chris Sargent now leaves 4 horsemen left side and the 10 pin, no wood to help. Just missed. Nine. But he's beginning to run out of boxes. 5 to go. That put a 9 opposite a spare with a 5-pin fill, and now he's opposite another spare. Ralph Stewart calls time. Our Loveline judge and referee is gone to get a piece of wood that is rolling up this way, well beyond the deadwood line. Now Chris is going for the 10 pin, and he has it. Joe Tavernese going for 3 in a row. Looked like a strike. Got 9 of them down. 7 pin. And yes! Another $50 in bonus money for Joe Tavernese. Little too full, just a wee bit too full on the head pin. Got 7. He's left the 2 pin, 6, and 10 with wood. 2 pins still there. It's a 10. 99. He needs 115 in order to hit 400 and pick up an extra $100 in bonus money. Chris Sargent went off to the right. So he still has 4 horsemen left side, 8 pin in back, 6 and 10 on the right, no wood. And he's doing a little wood chopping now. Still 6 pins up. And it's a 5 box. One pin out of there, the head pin. almost came back and made a spare, everything down except the 7. And that was with the head pin out of there. Ralph has called time. A ball is caught under the sweep. Well, how can I describe it? The sweep is on edge right now, as part of it was resting it. But I'll tell you, that Ralph Stewart is so clever. He went down there, took that out of there, made it look so easy. Okay, Joe Tavernese on the line now. Half Worcester right side. Now cleaned up some of the left side. Still looking at the head pin and the 6 plus the 8 and 10. And it is a 6. This could cost him some money. Two pins to pick up, the 1 and the 2. All right, right now at $3.99 for $100. Yes. Now Chris Sargent, his final 2. 1, 2, and 4. The only piece of wood will not be in play because it's over. It's actually the 10 that fell down. And Chris could not convert those 3 as much as he wanted to. All right, he's at 101. So in order to win this particular string, he's going to have to mark. If he's going to pick up $50. He's got a great chance. He's got 2 shots at the 5 pin. He has it. Okay. He will. He's now at. It's not complete yet. Obviously, he's at 111. Joe has finished at 115. Needs 5, and he gets 9. So he wins $50 in bonus money for winning the 3rd string. And congratulations to Joe Tavernese from Chris Sargent, a fine young candlepin bowler. So with that 120 to the 115 here in the 3rd string, it does give $50 in bonus money to Chris Sargent, who has been very impressive in the 3 weeks that he has been on our program, coming on for the very first time a couple of weeks ago. So $50 for him, but an extra 100 with the final ball by Joe Tavernese, getting the $100 for going 400. And that's the final score between the 2 of them. It'll be 740. Tavernese has won at 400 to 340. Okay, let's find out what we have here. We have, oh, we had a winner last week, didn't we? That's right. So there's just $50 in here, and that explains why there aren't as many cards. So I can move it around like that. All right. Today it's 740, and that means 10 either side would win the $50. But just for having the card drawn, no matter whether you're 100 pins away, whatever, just having it drawn, this person will receive a $50 gift certificate from Christmas Tree Shops. All right, let's find out. Are we going to give away $50? Our guesses seem to be getting up into those 700s now that the guys are back. I noticed that. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. This one comes from Medfield, Massachusetts. It's Frank Mayer. Son of a gun, Frank. Close, but no cigar. 753. Yeah, I know. 3 pins off. Well, what are you going to do? All right, we have in the high-low, because somebody came here a couple of weeks ago and wiped it out for $350, but okay, Joe, we have now $100 in the high-low jackpot. Oh, you scared it. Boy, you scared it, didn't you, huh? Not this time. That's all right. You did it when the big money was there. Okay. You knew sometime you were going to have to stand in front, didn't you? Well, listen, we certainly, and I mean this in all sincerity, have really enjoyed having you here because you're an excellent candlepin bowler, and I know I've said to you that before, but I mean it sincerely. You fire the ball, and you fire it with great accuracy, and that is not easy to do.
Thank you.
Believe me, from a guy who a long time ago tried to do it, I want to tell you. That's from Din Brothers, of course, and it will be your little souvenir that you knew you were getting better ones, but eventually you were going to get the smaller one. All right. What's your father going to think about this? He's going to be pretty proud of you, huh? You rolled a couple of 400s?
I hope so.
Well, he better be, I'll tell you that. All right, and so $350 plus $50 in bonus money. And I expect to see you back here every year.
Definitely.
Okay.
Thank you.
Joe!
Hey, I did it.
Yeah. Now, I don't want to forget anything. That's from Din Brothers. This is the $50 gift certificate for Rotman's Furniture in Worcester. Let me see if you have any more money. Well, you won $700 for being our champion. You rolled up a little bonus money, but you almost missed that 100, didn't you? One pin. Wow, I was sweating it out for you. I said, he needs a 115. He needs one more pin.
Well, I got up there for the last two, and I was already 4 over, and I'm thinking, a couple of marks here will really put it up there. And I come back with a 6 box, right there for it, huh? That's all right. Happens.
You made it. Okay. Jim Brigadis, whom you've seen on our program before and is a good candlepin bowler, is going to be your challenger next week. See you then.
I'll be
See
here.
you too. Bye-bye, everybody.